Hey guys. Okay, I'm working on the lighting because, when I videotape these, they look different on my phone. And then when I see them like on TV or a computer screen, they don't look the same at all. And I can't tell, like the sound's been off. And so hopefully as you watch these videos, you notice that I'm trying to do better every time, right? Like this is definitely a learning journey. So it started very rough. Now I'm editing. My first couple of edits, everything was off. I learned from that. Now I'm watching and listening to lighting and sound. I've realized that a lot of my videos are really low on the sound, so I'm trying to get those up. My lighting's a little too bright. So you guys, this is the journey. See, I'm going to figure this out, and then I can tell you guys exactly what you need to do for moving forward. Sorry, I am a wee bit crusty. I'm still recovering, and Brucey has already started with this on and off again, the bed shenanigans. Hold on. He's starting to do, oh, there he goes. He's starting to do his pace thing. Since I've been staying home a lot more, he gets a little more anxiety when I go to leave, and he can tell I'm showering to go somewhere. So my boss that I've been doing some admin work for as a potential replacement for me, thank God, because I am ready to start making my way out of this job. And honestly, with how sick and much pain I've been in the last 2 weeks, I really haven't done even as much as I was hoping to get done, that I was behind from the last time I had to have my tooth pulled. So it feels like it's just been 2 months of me playing catch up, but I handle a lot of important stuff, so I kind of have to keep up with it. So I am glad I'm going to go into the office today. Haven't been in there in 3 weeks or so. I think I've been in there like once in the last 2 months, just because there's been thing after thing after thing. So, and since I've given my notice and I'm trying other things, my schedule is getting busier. So there's that. So I am going in today, going to hopefully meet my potential replacement. And I'm just doing the OG Clinique BB cream combo. I have like the tiniest little bit. I'm trying to be in this mindset of like abundance. Like I'm in the shower with my little bit like Lumi soap, and it's like this big, and I'm like, this has got to be like $5 worth of, and I'm like, I don't want to waste it, but I have to be in this abundance. Like I don't need to sit here and get every little drop of everything out. Now I don't like wasting things. Like I don't care if you're a billionaire, you don't have to be like frivolous and just spend your money stupidly, and throw out half tubes of things. It's also wasteful for the environment. People slaved away in factories to make that. Animals may have given their lives for whatever it is. They put animals in everything now. So, you guys just don't be wasteful. But I don't want to be in that mindset, like that lack energy. I want to be in an abundant energy where it doesn't matter. I could throw away a whole thing of soap, and that's okay because I can afford a new bar, like it is this hard paradigm of thought to get around where it's like, on one hand, I need to act like I have the money, but I don't. So it's like, well, it's really hard to act like you have the money when you don't actually have the money. So it's like, well, I kind of need that stuff, but somebody who had the money would not be, so I'm walking this line. I'm going to figure it out for you guys. Okay. Okay. I feel like shit. Is somebody here? No, my guard dog's alerting me. I'm able to talk a lot better now. Like I can actually form sentences and I can understand and other people can understand. I still feel like I'm in a bit of I don't know if it's a tunnel because I'm sick and like the sinuses, or if it's still that like between not having this molar, this big molar down here, and now missing this molar, I feel like talking, I sound weird. Like words aren't wording for me. Like it's working up here, but then when it comes out of my mouth, it's like, and it just sounds like, that guy on Men in Black, the farmer where the cockroaches take over his body or whatever, and he's like, oh, that's what I feel like I'm talking like right now. So anyway, I still am a little swollen. It's just, I can just tell you guys, I'm not in the mood today. My boss did say he was going to buy me lunch and let me spend a couple hours talking to this guy. So maybe that'll be helpful. But it does hurt to talk still. So it's going to be a long ass day. Oh, I was just sitting here thinking about when I'm going to do my car wash. It's not just like, oh, just go through the car wash. No, like I need to get out, vacuum, clean the inside. They have one of those auto washes here. I used to have a friend, Jasmine, used to be the manager of an auto wash here in the Carolinas, and it was great. I got my car cleaned for free all the time. It definitely was a perk of being a friend of hers. So, yeah, I haven't had that perk in a long time. She unfortunately got married and went crazy and started doing some crazy ass shit. So not really friends with her anymore. Probably for good reason. We'll get into that some other time. Did schedule the podcast with my sister. That's going to be next week. We're going to do the Valentine's Day. She was fine with the Starbucks. So all of that's good. So I'm going to film my first podcast episode tomorrow, probably. I do have to run to just do a quick checkup with the dentist to see how everything's healing. And then I figure, well, I'm already going to be out and about doing stuff, so I might as well just come back, get some work done, and then knock out my first podcast episode. And it's going to be about me. It's about introducing the podcast, but I'm not really sure what to talk about. I'm like, was this thing going to be like 5 minutes long? And then I get on just to say hi, and it's already 6 minutes. And it's like, well, I'm a bit of a talker, so I bet I can fill the space pretty easily. Let's see. Again, I feel like crap. I'm not doing too much. I just don't want to look scary when I go into work. Because when I go into work, especially work, I want to look good. Especially when you're a designer, I feel like there's this, like, people kind of look to you to, like, have your shit together a little bit more, especially when it comes to looks and things. So I want to represent myself well when I go out into the world. Now, if I'm going down to the gas station, I'm going to look like absolute crap, which I need to get better about, because I think 2020 really did it for me for not caring what I look like when I go places. And like everybody was out in their PJs, and I'm like, okay, Amanda, you have to get back into reality. Plus, I like looking good. I like feeling good. I like it when my clothes make me feel like, sometimes I put on clothes and I'm like, oh, I feel like crap. And then sometimes I put on clothes and I'm like, I feel like I could conquer the effing world. So I do think it does help you. And when I go into these work environments, I want to feel confident. So looking good, feeling like I'm exuding the confidence does help me to feel more confident. So fake it till you make it, people. Oh, geez, it's going to be a long day. I'm on ibuprofen. I'm getting ready to take some heartburn medicine. We don't want to have a heartburn attack in front of the new potential employee at lunch. And I'm all out of Tums. How does that happen in my life? I don't know. I'm down to my wheatgrass, which is like my all natural version of Tums. Like you just, it's green, it's powder. If you ever had a wheatgrass shot, that's intense. That's not this. Like an organic powder, and it's probably bad. It goes bad so fast I can't even finish it. And you just mix it in with some water, and I'm telling you, it kills it. My grandma told me about it a long time ago. And it's something about it reduces the acid, and it actually works. It is something that saves me all the time. And I feel better because I'm not taking pills. But you do get used to it. So she was doing it, and I know a couple people that did it, and it does give you a wee bit of the diarrhea, so you might lose a few lbs in the beginning. But that's just water weight. It comes right back, okay? And so it is like a good cleanse. It'll help to stabilize your stomach, but your stomach will get used to it, and then you will get heartburn again. So I try not to drink it all the time, but I kind of use it as like I can't find anything, I'm having a moment, wheatgrass it is. The only problem is I don't walk around with wheatgrass with me all day, so I may be stopping by Walgreens just to get some cough drops. I need some seltzer water to help break up the drainage. I don't know. I don't need to get into all of that with you guys. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta go in. Don't want to. But it's okay. I probably need to. I'm running out of things I can find to keep myself busy without being on a computer. So I'm going to have to get back to reality here so I can get some work done. I headed back to my boyfriend's this weekend. Sometimes I feel like I come home for a couple of days and I turn around. I feel like I'm on the road. I feel like I'm like I'm back, but only for a couple of days, and then I turn around and leave again. But then sometimes he comes here to give me a break, or if there's holidays or special things, he'll come over here. But he just works so many hours. It's just so hard. Like when you work 50 hours a week and I work like 15 to 20, obviously it's easier for me to come and go and do things. Otherwise I would never see him because he'd just be spending all this time driving back and forth. So I take a little bit of the hit there, but it's just much easier for me to do it. And like I said, at some point, hopefully we'll either move closer to each other, or we have been talking about moving in together. So I'm hoping that this is going to all, his lease is up in a few months. So we're going to have to make a decision at some point about what to do, because I can't keep doing that hour drive every weekend back and forth just to see him and picking up my life and being gone. I just feel like I don't get anything done in my life. But it's worth it because I love him and I like seeing him. So I'll make the drive for now. Till that lease is up. Then somebody's moving. I don't care who or where. Anyways, okay, I'm getting hot. I don't have very much energy, and it's like a whole day in front of me. So I guess this is about as good as I'm going to look. I've got some of that lip tint. Oh, I got to do my hair. Holy crap. I completely forgot. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm done. No, no. No, you're not. I gotta do something. You guys, like, oh, and I stupidly put some oil in my hair last night. So it's a little, and it's supposed to rain, and I'm sick. So guess who's gonna be doing the bun thing today? Bun, or maybe, let's see how we're looking. Are we gonna do a full-on bun? Because my end's here. And I would even sit here like with a curling iron. Usually I would come around, like, I don't even, maybe I should. Let me just, yeah, because I am kind of a hot mess. Maybe I'll just do a simple ponytail curl. The thing is that it's going to rain, so I don't even want to effing mess around with this. And then I go outside and, whew, but, you know, I don't want to be looking like a crazy, you know, I'm going to do a French twist just because how bad are these ends? Guys, talk to me. Tell me. Like, what's the least amount of effort I can put in here and still look like a human being? Now, the other thing is that sometimes these, like, claw clips, they don't always hold my hair. And I have such thin hair that it just, like, slips right out. So one thing I've been doing is you gotta get something that matches the color of your hair. I think, oh, I'm not putting a rubber band in my hair to talk about. Breakage. Okay, so like these right now I think are pretty close to that. Well, maybe not. No, it was a lot blonder. So the idea is to hide it. Maybe I can use one of my little black ones then. And it is going to go behind. So the idea, guys, is that this helps so that your claw doesn't slip. Also, you shouldn't be driving with them. Do not drive with your claw clip in. They've had, see it all over Reddit and stuff. I'm not really on Reddit, but I see the posts all the time on other platforms I'm on. People go into the emergency room and women are getting into car accidents. And the force and the impact from going back, they're having to dig claw clips out of like scalps and sew them up and staple women's and suture them. So you guys, when you get in the car, claw clip out. Okay. And then then you're probably like, well, it took all this time to do it. That's why I do this. So it's just one, what are these? Little rubber band, guys. Oh, it's fucking hair on it. I don't know what you call that. There's a little rubber band for hair. It's a little more elastic than a rubber band, so I don't think it causes much damage. One time, there's like nothing holding this thing up. And then when I get in the car, all I do is just give it a little twisty twist, put it up. I might have to do something with my ends, which I'm going to just run a curling iron through those real quick. Good to go. And then when I get back in the car, I just take it out. And I don't have to worry about finding my, you know, whatever it is you have to do. So I'm hoping this lighting is better. Let me turn it down just a little. I mean, it is... See, but then I start to get the shadow on half my face, and then my makeup looks jacked. Okay, so this is probably about the lowest. I also notice, like, when I get really close, it gets really, really light. Okay. But then when I'm back here, yeah, this might be it. It does make the rest of my room look, I don't know. I don't love the rest of the lighting on this one, but I don't want to be so white that it's like I've watched a couple people's videos, and I have to do this or I forget. I watched a couple's people's video, and it's like they're so close, they look like ghost-like, so... I'm tired. I don't want to go to work now. I talked for 13 minutes while I did my hair, and now I'm tired. It's all right, you guys. I got to have that abundant mindset that money just comes to me. You know, money is just your mindset. That's all it is. And people who have money is because they know they have money. They don't worry about it. You know, it's all about an abundant mindset. So I am rich and I have all the money. I am made of money. Money is part of us. I mean, God made us. He made money too. And, you know, I was one of those people who was like, you know, oh, if you work hard, you should keep your money. And then I went to like, well, if you're a shit person to get your money, you should not keep it. And all money's evil and the root of all evil. But now that I'm more awakened and on my spiritual healing journey, I realize money is not the root of all evil. People and what they do with the money is the root of all evil. Like you guys are seeing now, like all this Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein files, and like Trump was a part of all this, you know, legitimately, what am I trying? Allegedly. I don't know. It came from the department, his own Department of Justice. So I'm going to assume that most of this is real. I don't know if it's been substantiated. I don't want to get sued by Trump. So, you know, take it as you will. But if what they say happened in those files happened, he is a disgusting piece of shit. And I already knew that when he made that comment about the grabbing women by the, you know what, at the time, I was so sick of the Democrats and their crap. I was kind of willing to overlook some bad previous, you know, frat boy, locker room behavior. Again, like I've said, it was a different time when these people grew up. So some of this is like, that was acceptable behavior and they saw other people do it. But, you know, with the exception of like the Ghislaine Maxwells, who even maybe have been a victim herself, you know, like who knows what they put her through, who knows what her story was. You know, most women don't do that to other women unless they themselves were hurt. So I'm not feeling sorry for her or anything. She obviously needs to pay for what her role was, but she could have also been a victim that was abused when she was younger, and Hodgkin's syndrome, all this kind of stuff, you know. So even the people who did it, even Trump, even Epstein, they were little babies at one point, and somebody may have done something to them. You know, there is that saying, hurt people, but hurt people don't have to hurt people. So I've been talking to you guys too about this like 10-year karmic cycle, where everybody that's been getting away with everything, it's all coming to an end. I saw all those, was it the Samoan people? There's some kind of native group here in America that just got busted for doing huge like insurance fraud and food stamp fraud, and all this stuff about Trump is coming out. You know, Epstein had his whole thing, P. Diddy, whatever that nasty guy's name is. And now there's even reports coming out that Jay-Z, I saw, was like, thinking about fleeing the country because they are starting to tie him to some of this stuff. And it's just, at the end of the day, it's just rich men in power abusing every effing person around them, and then everybody around them allowing it to happen. Because you have to remember that even though you might not have done it, if you let somebody be raped, tortured, whatever, abused, you're just as guilty. You're, in God's eyes, you're just as guilty because you let something happen to somebody who didn't deserve it. That was an innocent person, and you let that happen to them. You're just as guilty as the person who did the thing to it. And if you got something for looking the other way or standing in front of that door or holding somebody down, then you're going to get the karma that comes with it too. So it's just like when people rob banks and the driver also gets, you know, the murder charge because you helped, you were a part of it. And even not speaking up, keeping secrets for people, that's all being a part of it. So we're just at this time where karma's coming, you guys. Karma's coming for all of you. I am so excited for karma to come for me. I'm right here. I'm right here, karma. I'm ready. My hands are open. My bank account is nice and empty for you. Nice and ready for you. Come to me, karma. Please, 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 please. Or should I say dharma? Because you're getting it. You're all getting it. It's just if you're going to get it because you were a good person or were you a shitty person. And it's going to be like that for the next 10 years. So whatever you've done for the last 10 years, you're getting times 10 for the next 10 years. So let's hope you enjoy your life, because I know I'm going to. All right, I got to stop talking so I have a voice and a will to live to get through this day. Lord, help me. I did light a candle this morning and said a prayer like, Jesus, come take me over and help me get through this day. When I get back home, I am going to get in my PJs, probably hop on into this bed and be done for the day. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're feeling good. We're now into February. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? And I know February is going to be a great month for me. I just know it. Like February, May, and June, I feel like are the months I keep hearing over and over again. So like, I know I'm in the good month. I knew January was going to be hard and cold and, you know, lots of snow and stuff. I already knew that was coming. So, but now we're fastly approaching spring, and it's like I can feel the momentum in the air. Can you guys feel it? Like, I feel scary, like people are scared. I feel a lot of anxiety in the air. I think people know their karma is coming for them. And I think everybody knows, like TikTok, because you're on the list. It's just however many people are in front of you. So I'm definitely picking up a whole lot of weird ass energy. But then there's this good energy that I'm also picking up, which is like the one that I'm feeling is surrounding me, which is just gold and light and healing energy and abundance and all the things that you suffered through, all those things that you went through. They weren't for nothing. They were there. They were there to make you stronger. And you should say thank you to the people that hurt you, because they made you stronger, and now you're here. You're here with me, and we're going to be living this amazing, abundant life while those people end up in a prison of their own making. And they deserve to sit there and rot and answer for what they did, while you and I are going to be out living our best lives, you guys. Okay, I love you. Have the most amazing day. Wish me luck. Bye. Hey, guys, it's me again. I am still so like drainy. I think I might have had the flu or something. I went a little cray on the eyeshadow today. I was feeling it. I was like, let me try a little something. Getting ready to head out to my boo's house for the weekend. I've been really trying to lay off the pain pills, and like I can tell it's like between that and not feeling well, like feeling sick, not feeling too hot. Feeling better overall, but I wish this sore throat, it's just like the drainage. Oh, so annoying. Anyway, so I'm all packed up, showered, did my hair, makeup. While I'm doing my hair, just gonna hit it with a little bit of a blow dryer just because it is like freezing cold outside and I don't want to go outside. I gotta get some boxes out of my casa today. Oh my gosh, this place is starting to look it's looking better, but I feel like I just kept putting everything off because I'm always gone. You know, I'm gone for a whole weekend. So, and I come back, you know, and then I'm gone again. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to get some stuff cleaned up, going just like section by section. You guys just using that argan oil stuff. Just going like section by section, trying to clean, you know, not like, well, I'm just going to put everything into another room clean. Like I'm going to put everything where it needs to go. And then this is where my ADD kicks in because I'm like, let me go put it up. And then I go to that place and I'm like, oh, well, there's 6 other things. So then I start putting that up and then I go to put something else away. And then I'm like, oh no, I got to clean this up. And before I know it, I've started 10 different projects and I finished absolutely none. And now it's going to take me an hour just to get back to the first thing I was doing. So I know there are people out there that feel my pain. Okay. I know you're out there. Let's see. Oh, any new, dreams I've been having? Okay. You guys, I keep getting this recurring one that I have an evil twin named Ashley. And then I have a brother that is married to my sister-in-law and they are absolutely evil. So that's interesting. We'll see. We'll see if anything comes of that. And 3 sisters. I have a sister and I have a half sister. So I am the 3rd sister. So how would I have 3 sisters? I would have to have another sister, but I would have to not know about that sister. Do I have a secret twin? Are you out there? Is your name Ashley? Hi, Ashley. Are you evil? Leave me alone. Sending me the evil eye. Anyways, so I'm having a hard time remembering my days. I did a super long I am so tempted to put more oil in, but I always know I do that. And then it's like my hair's just ruined for the entire weekend because it's so oily. Maybe I'll dry it a little and then see if it needs more. Yeah, I'm still not able to remember a lot of my dreams. I've been having some really weird like flashbacks. I can't tell if they are memories or dreams or what. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, and I don't know what's like, I have to like settle myself for a little bit. I did like a 45-minute meditation yesterday, and by meditation, I mean, I laid there and did nothing on my couch for 45 minutes. It's great. I have been getting better. I do feel like I'm much more connected. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, I guess like I feel like when I'm hearing from God, like when I talk to my relationship with God, I realize that it's not a voice, that voice that I hear when I'm like talking, I think I'm talking to God. That's just me, or other voices or other people's energy. It's not God. God doesn't talk to me in words. It's like I just know. It's like he downloads something into me and I just wake up and I know. I don't know how I know. I couldn't tell you how I know. I know. I don't know. And I think I have dreams about it that I don't remember. And then like I said, I'm walking around and then all of a sudden I'll have a flashback. So do you guys dream? I had some night terrors a couple times and those were like, left me a little scarred for days after. I think I talked about those before, but anyways, we're wide awake right now. So yeah, I going to see about the food this weekend. So I did go back to the dentist and I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've got like this one spot I can actually chew because I'm in the middle of an implant process here. So I have like a post, plus I've had a whole bunch of my molars removed. And so now I've got a tooth pulled on this side, so I can't even chew anything on this side. So I basically have like this little section of my mouth that I can chew on where there's like teeth on teeth that are molars that can actually grind. So I'm already having a hard time. And then I was telling my dentist I'm getting all this sensitivity down at my gum line. Well, from where the implant, they put in a bone graft. I've had it happen once before, and now it's happening again. There's actual bone pushing through the gum. And so there's like a sharp bone coming through the gum of the one spot I can freaking eat. And so I'm pretty much on soup. Soup, mashed potatoes. My boyfriend was like, what are we going to eat this weekend? I was like, soft things. That's what we're going to eat this weekend. I am going to try to see if I can gum my way through an Italian sub later. I don't know. I've been wanting one. They're cheap. They're easy. Don't feel like doing much today, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. What are you guys going to do this weekend? I don't think it's supposed to snow, so that's good. Holy dough, let me get the blow dryer. So I'm just going to, I forget what I was saying. What's new? I'm just going to do a quick little blowy blow. but I mean blow dry. Don't look at me like that, Kathy. I like zone the hell out when I'm blow drying my hair. It actually feels pretty good. I'm gonna straighten it and then see how much oil I need. I was just sitting here thinking, I was listening to this new Armenian guy who like channels messages. Oh yeah, guys, I gotta show you my booty. My sister got me these. Can you see them? Can you see them? These boots. I don't want to be like showing my whole booty on the online, but yeah, she got me this new leggings. So they're supposed to be like make your booty look good kind of leggings. They're supposed to like help lift things. So we'll see. Oh, hello, Brucey. I got up as he's like, oh, we're doing things. Not yet. Not yet. I still have to do other things. I wasn't going to blow dry or just I'll just do it later. And I'm like, man, I'm so early. I got plenty of energy right now. I don't know how I'm going to feel after I drive and I got to put everything in the car and pack Bruce up and all this stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and knock it out. Plus again, then it's done for like the whole weekend. I don't have to worry about like if I don't do it tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, oh, my hair looks like crap. You guys, I did get like a little hair piece at one point because I'm still struggling with like this side growing in and like how thin it is. And then I washed it and then like I'm gonna have to actually like style it. And I thought about wearing it today. I was like, no, I don't really want to be walking around like hair extensions in all the time. I don't really think they're great. You know, I think we should just leave our hair the way it is. So I'm kind of like trying to be the person that I want to be, you know, not just like talk, but walk the walk too. So, ooh, gets me going. So yeah, that's that. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick little, hair straightener. Technology, you guys. Not all technology is bad. Not all of it. Yes, I think last time I talked to you guys, I was going into work. I was exhausted. I came home, slept the rest of the day, couldn't even get online the next day to work. I got to take my laptop with me this weekend because I'm going to have to catch up on some work and some hours. I have some things to do. Also, this weekend's the Super Bowl, and I'm going to make sausage dip because my boo has never had sausage dip, and I don't know why he hasn't. It's like the best thing ever. It's my sister. She's making it for years and years and years now. It's basically just, I do 2 bricks of cream cheese, but I think the recipe is like 1 brick of cream cheese, 1 pound of like breakfast sausage, whatever kind you like. Cook it all up. I think you drain it. I gotta ask her if you drain it or not. I'm pretty sure you do. And then you just put it in a crock pot or like a big pot on the stove. Let the cream cheese melt. Add a can of Rotel, like the original size, one of the smaller ones. Just a can of Rotel, cream cheese, and that sausage, and then let it cook in that slow cooker for a little bit. It like gets better after a couple of hours. Eat it with some like tortilla chips. Like I like the Tostitos scoops because you can really like get it in there. You need something thicker. It's a thick. You don't want something that's gonna break. And it's great. And the longer it sits, the better it gets. So like that and buffalo chicken dip. Oh, my jam. So, but it's just probably going to be me and him. And we're trying to eat a little healthier. So I was like, well, why don't I make some sausage dip and then we'll have like some baked chicken or something for dinner to go with it. So it's not just eating cream cheese and sausage dip. So we're going to try to figure out. His brother may come over. He came over last time. My boyfriend's from Chicago and most of his family is. So last time the Bears played. I was at my boyfriend's house and his brother came over and we all watched the game and got pizza and wings. So that could very well be what happens. You know, it's me against 2 boys or 2 men, excuse me. So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I got a couple of things. I got, football, Super Bowl this weekend. I'm going to get some work done. Next weekend's Valentine's Day. So obviously going to go out with my boo. Hopefully film the podcast with my sister. I was even noticing the other day, somebody commented how long my hair is getting. Finally, it's like it didn't grow for an entire year. And then all of a sudden it was just like, ooh, it's grown. It's good. And I honestly, guys, I really do attribute my hair not growing and then growing again to my health. Like I was not taking care of myself there for a little bit. I was really getting depressed and really like letting life get to me. And I could just tell in my looks, I was putting on weight. My skin was breaking out, looking terrible. My hair wasn't growing. My nails were breaking off. And you guys, like everything's really started to turn around for me. So there's something to all this connecting with yourself, connecting with God, connecting with Mother Nature, and doing all the shadow work and everything. So anyways, do what you want. I keep feeling like I'm pressing a button, but I think it's just this display. Like, I do that a lot. I'll be doing whatever, and then I'll accidentally press the power off, and then 20 minutes later, I'm like, why am I doing this over and over? And it's because I accidentally pressed it off. So I don't know why they would put buttons on the outside. That stuff that's burning, that's not my hair. That's the argan oil burning off. If you see smoke, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like I've got enough. I might a little bit later. I get myself into trouble so much, you guys, with that oil. Like, I'll do all this, and then I go and put oil in it, and it looks like I haven't washed it in 4 days, and every curl or everything I do to it falls out. It's just like a hot, that's probably too much to pull down, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere or doing anything for the next couple of days, so I just don't want to, like, you guys saw, my hair looked terrible last weekend. And not that I want to look good for anybody else, I want to look good for myself. I want to feel good. Look good, feel good. So I was listening to this Armenian guy. Oh, I gotta figure out his name. I only watched 2 videos so far. Like, he's just popped up on my timeline. And he's somebody that gets, like, intuitive downloads. And he's so cute. He's so funny. I'll figure out what his name is, and I'll tell you guys next time. But he says something, what is it? Slay, I save, and I slay, something, and it's just adorable. And he says cutie patootie, which is funny because I say cutie patootie. I think I did take too much. I can't. I really have to watch it around this place right here because this is where I have that calic. And if I don't get down to the root, it will just be all calicified. I'm just making shit up now. Anyway, so yeah, when I was talking about training the new guy, my boss was already talking about me possibly staying on, and I'm like, I've already given you 2 months notice, so, and like I said, I'm on God's payroll now, so I've already told God I'm starting, so I can't really lie to God, so, you know, sorry, busy, but, you know, hopefully he extends this offer, the guy comes in, everything works out great, and I can be released, and I can go and live my life. So yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of things, back into the groove of things, feeling a little better. Hopefully my journey with all this tooth crap is coming to an end. And that wasn't cheap, you guys. That was like $6,000 just for the implant. And then the tooth I had pulled, they did a crown. Let's see, they did a root canal, 2 crowns, because the first crown they did failed. And then he ended up pulling it and charging me like $500 to pull it. And I'm like, I paid like so many thousands of dollars. You know, like, what, you gonna pay me to pull it now? You should have just pulled it for free, but whatever. I mean, he still had to do it and use supplies and everything. So I get that a lot too as a designer. It's like, well, can't you just do this? And it's like, dude, yeah, I could, but you could just walk into Walmart and walk out with whatever you want and not pay too. It's a freaking business, you know? So like, sometimes I get upset because I spent so much money there, but then it's like, okay, that was a long time ago and he has done a lot for me. So, and with my teeth, it's good to have somebody that's good that knows what they're doing that I trust. So I do. It was expensive, but he is worth it. I'm getting hot, you guys. Hot. Okay, I gotta stop and get something to eat. I'm trying to decide if I just want some Chick-fil-A. They have some pretty good chicken noodle soup. I'm kind of over chicken. I don't really know what else to get though. Pasta's easy for me now, but it's so, like, I'm not trying to eat that much in the carbs. But then I go and eat bread, so it's like, well, maybe I should just eat pasta. I think we are going to eat pasta this weekend. My boyfriend's good at making he likes to make this meat sauce. So I was like, all right, you making meat sauce, I can eat pasta. So we're going to eat pasta. Probably steam some veggies or something on the side, make it a little healthier. And we're trying this new whole wheat pasta. So we'll see if we like it. Can I get a, ooh, oh yeah. Wee. Now the question is, will it stay? Probably not. Oh yeah, so the other thing is I bought some, my boyfriend's birthday is coming up next month. And I wanted to get him something good for his birthday because I kind of didn't, like I said, the whole record player thing for Christmas didn't really hit the way I wanted it to. So I was kind of hoping to make up for it. So we were walking around downtown a couple date nights ago, and somebody's coming to our town that we both like, and we both think is funny. It's a comedian. So I got online last night and bought non-refundable tickets. It's $230. I was like, oh. And so I'm going to go treat him to a show here at one of our local, what do you call it? Not arena, stadiums, whatever, places that they put on shows. So I hope he likes that better than the record player that's still stuck here. I'm still trying to wear. My friend is coming over in a couple weeks. I'm like, can you please bring the cord? I've had it since before Christmas, and he doesn't even want to use it. And now I can't even use it. I wouldn't mind. I actually was like putting in my Amazon cart a whole bunch of records that I thought, like some Billie Eilish. I saw. Oh, hold on. Trying not to inhale. I've been trying also, like, what do you guys think about me wearing my hair a little more, you know, like I always wear it so far down into my face. My boyfriend's always like, pull it out of your face. And my dad used to say that to me all the time too, like, pull your hair out of your face. So I'm trying to, we'll see. We'll see if I like it pulled out of my face. Also, at the dentist office, or was it yesterday or the day before? The lady who was helping me, like I walked in and she took like 5 seconds, looked at me and said, you look just like that girl from Good Girls, the main girl. I was like, Christina Hendricks. She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. People do think I look a lot like that lady. So, I mean, I'm not upset about it. I think she's gorgeous. So, I'm happy that. Do you guys like my hair like this? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just a little, because I get so many, of my dry spots and red stuff, I don't like to expose like my hairline as much, and I feel so super exposed. And then I also have this little recession right here from where I've had all the dermatitis and problems. So it's like, okay, you guys, I have to be more confident. I think this is a good look on me. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture. Yeah. Okay, one more. Okay, I took a couple. I told you guys about this stuff. I love this hairspray. Sebastian Shaper Plus. It's a light. If you have thin hair like me and you want some volume, like that's why I have to have layers. Otherwise, everything would just like this stuff on the bottom. It just like nothing happens. So I have to have some layers so that there's something to like fluff up. And then I need the hairspray for texture so that it has something to hold on to. Otherwise, it just kind of like falls right out. So, well, it's not going to look like this in 10 minutes, but the hairspray gives it something to hold on to, especially when I overdo the, and if you overdo this too much, throw in some dry shampoo. I did that last weekend. I did coconut oil, and I had really focused on my scalp because my scalp's been feeling really dry. I've noticed I've had some like open spots and sores. So I did like a whole coconut oil, left it in overnight, washed my hair the next day, thought I got it all out, did not. And last weekend, all weekend, my hair looked so bad, especially it looked so greasy. And I was like, I swear I just washed my hair, but it looked terrible. So at one point I went in the bathroom and just like put a whole bunch of dry shampoo in, and it really did help it. So, okay. All right, you guys, I'm feeling a vibe. What should I eat? I was also thinking, because it's like when I do my videos with you, I kind of let myself like have whatever I want. Like normally I'm like, no, you don't need this. Yeah, so, yeah, it'd be bad every once in a while, right? So if I was going to be, I don't like to say food's good or bad, you know, if I was going to be tempted by something that I would maybe like to indulge in, it would probably be like a Bojangles bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. But I can't do the bacon anymore because I'm trying not to eat as much meat. So I've gone to the egg and cheese biscuit, and you guys, it's not as bad. And in fact, I broke down and had a bacon and egg cheese biscuit a few weeks ago. I didn't even like the bacon on it. I was like, oh, the bacon's not really, it was chewy, it was overcooked. I was like, what is it really adding here? And then I just feel like crap after eating it, and I already feel not great about eating a Bojangles biscuit to begin with. So I'm like, where's the fun in this? So I am just doing the egg and cheese biscuit, and you guys, so that sounds good. That sounds yummy, and it's nice and soft, and I can kind of like numb it. So Chick-fil-A chicken noodle soup or Bojangles egg and cheese biscuit are kind of like my top two. I'll see what else. What else is on the way there? There's a Cookout. I'm not the biggest fan of Cookout. I like their cheddar style burgers. So good. And they do have delicious with their banana fudge milkshake. Come to mama. And they got good fries. If you ask for extra Cajun seasoning, I had a friend that taught me that. But other than that, I kind of feel like it's the same food you get at the gas stations. Like you can just go to your local grocery store and pull the same crap out of the freezer and microwave it, and that's exactly what you're getting. So, it depends on which way I go. So, but there's only a few that I would actually go to. So we'll see. And I'm one of those people too that I'm like, if I'm going this way and I'm going to have to make a left to get in, and it's difficult to make a left to come back out, I'm like, nope, only go into restaurants on the right side of the street. So a lot of times it's like, when I'm on my way somewhere, I'll hit the same restaurants. And then when I'm on my way back from somewhere, it's like, oh, I got to get it while I'm on this side of the road. I know I have problems, guys. Anyways, okay, I've been rambling on for almost 30 minutes now. So I got to go. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, lovely day. I'm going to go have a wonderful, beautiful, lovely weekend. And I will catch back up with you. I'll probably I'll try to be better. Guys, I was terrible last weekend. But again, I was sick. I was on all those pills and things. So I should be a little bit better this weekend. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye. You guys, okay, sorry, I'm coming to stop here. I just got off the highway. I was just driving down the highway and I just saw Harry, Larry, Gary, Mary, Sherry, Barry. There was like 8 or 9 of them. And I'm like, holy moly. I also can't see myself. Do I look okay? Does it matter? No. Okay, anyways, I just had to tell you. I decided Bojangles cheese, egg and cheese biscuit. And also, where are all those birds coming from, y'all? Like, why were there so many? There had to be like 10 of them. Gotta go, guys. Good morning. You guys, I feel like shit. Oh my gosh. I had that tooth. I was sick. I felt like I was getting better. And then I feel like I've just kind of taken a step back a little bit. I don't know if I overdid it last week. So I was like, oh, I feel better. Time to move on with my life. But your girl's going to have to go see the doctor. Oh, hold on. I was waiting for my TV to kick on. It was taking forever. I'm also having internet issues today. So you guys, I'm trying. I do feel better in the afternoons. I am filming my podcast with my sister this afternoon. We had a flu scare because she thought her son had the flu. And I was like, oh no, this podcast is never going to happen. But he tested negative. She's going to see how she feels today. She was not feeling the best yesterday. And I was like, hey, I don't feel great either. So you can bring your germs over here. I probably got them anyways. So hopefully that happens today. I'm filming a podcast today, no matter what. I've been filming my tarot videos, and you guys, like, I'm really starting to connect I'm feeling a lot more confident on what I'm reading. And I'm still like, it is very much up to people. And, tarot's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I really got into it just as a way to connect to myself and to God and trying to see the messages the universe is sending me. And I've got this one deck. It's like, what's the tea? And oh my gosh, it sends me for a loop. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should use that deck. I'm still going back and forth. The other ones are much nicer. I do have a little Brucey here. Like, cover up the wee-wee. Where's your face? There it is. Say hi. He's laying on me right now. We're having some, don't need to be putting Bruce's wee-wee out there. We're having some coffee, trying to wake up. I've had to work from home this whole week and most of last week too. I haven't felt great, and I'm like, I don't have any energy to get ready to go anywhere right now. So I got to get some work done today. And then I've got not much longer at this job, you guys, like a few weeks transition. They've got the new guy starting next week. So I'm going to be working my way out of there. So that's exciting. I also, you guys, I had this crazy dream last night. I woke up and I had this thought that I had a passed on ancestor come to me in my sleep and tell me to focus more on my artwork. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I wanted to focus more on talking and doing, I'm such a talker. I want to talk. And they were like, no, you need to focus, not do what I'm doing. If it makes me happy, do it. But I need to focus on my artwork. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do some more art videos. I feel like I did one and then I haven't done any since. And I think it's because I've been getting kind of my creative fix with all these videos and stuff. And I'm doing my tarot and stuff. So I've got a lot going on and then still working and stuff. So I just haven't had there for a while. I was doing a lot of art and a lot of painting. And then I kind of moved on to something else. And I feel like I do that and then I cycle. And so I was like, I'll be really into yoga for a while. Then I'll get into right now it's tarot. And then I'll get into doing whatever. But I do always come back to art. And I like all different kinds of art. I like drawing, sketching, and I don't think I'm this crazy good artist or anything, you guys, but it makes me happy. And obviously it's something that I need to connect to. I also was getting this feeling that I might be Native American because I kept getting these visions. Like I saw a vision of a thunderbird. Do you guys know what a thunderbird is? Google it. That's crazy. And there's also some humpback fertility statue. Oh, what's it called? I can't remember right now. But I kept having these flashes of Native American things and Native American women. Maybe a grandmother or something. I don't know. Whoever they were, whatever happened. It was fucking spiritually beautiful. Woke up what happened? I don't remember anything. Just a few little bits and pieces, which just happens to me so much, you guys. I don't remember what is going on at night. Things are happening to me at night. She also told me I was in the spirit world last night or the night before, and somebody was coming after me, and I told all my spirits, stand aside, I got this, and I clotheslined them. I was like, okay, I'm definitely dreaming. And I know this stuff sounds weird, but I wonder, you guys, dreaming is a part of, it's your subconscious mind, right? And so the words you speak, the things you see, you listen to, the energies you take in, everything is speaking to your subconscious mind. The story you tell yourself about who you are, how much money you have, how pretty you are, how successful you are. These are all in your subconscious mind. And so if you train your subconscious mind, you can access that. And then that is what creates your 3D reality, right? So it's that intention, manifestation, believing you're rich before you're rich, it's being the person that you want to be, embodying that. So I think that when you get these intuitive nudges and these subconscious dreams, especially for me, I think that's my subconscious mind talking to me saying, hey, here's where you want to be. And here's where you are. And you got to find a way to jump timelines or something. You gotta figure out how to get over here. So I feel like I'm definitely being guided, where to go, what to do. And I want to listen. But I love you guys, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're staying safe. Please wash your hands. Also, rinse your mouth. I saw something about kids in Asia and some other countries don't get as sick because when they come home, they rinse their mouth out. And when they go to school, they rinse their mouth out. And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting thing. Oh, the other thing I had a dream about was that the people at my work are in some kind of a crazy sex cult. I need to get the F up out of there, you guys. They want me to stay because they want me to join, but I don't even know if it's about the sex part. I don't know, some weird secret society shit going on at my workplace. And I got to be honest, you guys, there's a reason I'm quitting. Sometimes I get a little weird feeling around there. And I've been privy to some conversations that have given me the heebie-jeebies, which is one of the reasons I'm leaving, because I get a really weird, not good vibe there. And some of the people I have wondered if there's other stuff going on. And it's one of those things where I feel like I get these intuitive nudges and I'm like, it's crazy. Like, you know, I just blow it off. And then I hear it, and then I hear it, and then I'm like, guys, is there a sex cult at my work? What's with all these crazy ass sex cults, right? I mean, why? Why? I mean, I get that there's energy involved, but it's like, I just feel so grossed out right now by like how many people are taking advantage of people's sex, like sexuality. It's disgusting. It's actually making me so disgusted. I don't even want to start. I want to have a beautiful, wonderful day. I don't want to think about this. Anyways, sorry for bringing you guys down there for a minute. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm trying to get ready for the day, trying to get some motivation to do anything in life today. Oh, it's me again. It's been a couple hours. I feel better. Still not showered. I'm getting ready to get in the shower. Yes, I've been seeing crazy numbers all day today, like 11/11 on February 11th. That's crazy. 11/22. I don't know. I was just sitting here looking through some stuff, and I decided to get on here and say one little thing, and then I'm gonna go take a shower and put myself together for the day. I was watching the Grammys this weekend, and like not this weekend, whenever they were on, and seeing like all the clothing stuff that came out, and I was just like, ladies, why is it a rush to not have any clothing on? Like the one girl that had like the nipple, and that was it. It's like, why? What are you doing there? You empowering women? No, you're not. You're making us look ridiculous. Like, we're not here to visually please other people. And the race to the as little clothing as possible is really not good, you guys. Like, it's not good for us as women. We don't need to be walking around like that. We need to have some more respect for ourselves and demand that respect. I saw something like Rihanna at the NBA games last night, and like half of them, like her nipples were showing through her shirt, and I'm like, wow, Rihanna, like you have this whole beauty line, and then you're out here at an NBA mostly male game with your freaking nipples hanging out. You need attention that bad? Like the millions of people you got to go out there and put your nips at a basketball game? Like, what's unhealed? What's broken? And I used to look at these girls and think, oh, they're just sluts. They just want attention. And it's like, I feel bad for them now. I feel badly for them because there is something that they need. They're trying to get that attention. The only reason you show up to an NBA game with your tits out is because you want attention. What is that? What is broken inside of you that you need to heal so that you don't have to do that? And then for you to do that and know that you have all these women that follow you and like believe in you and your bodies and things. And it was just really unfortunate, and I was really disappointed to see yet another woman leading with her tits, and it's just so frustrating. I was also sitting here thinking about that Matt Rife comedian guy who like made fun of his girlfriend's vagina because one side was a lot like bigger than the other. Well, guess what? I have that too, you guys. Like, it's normal. It's completely normal. And for him to go out and like make fun of a woman's vagina because it wasn't visually pleasing enough to him. Well, when some guy does that to his daughter and tells her God-given blessing of a body isn't visually appealing, so he's going to go out to the masses and tell millions of people how like gross she is. Go fuck yourself, Matt Rife. And you like come out here as this pretty boy, get all these women on your side, and then go and talk about domestic violence and start mocking their body parts that God gave them. When you built your whole thing on plastic surgery and looking good, right? Didn't you have, I don't know. I thought he had some work done. But like, how dare you? How dare you use women to get ahead? And then as soon as you get to the top, stomp all over them. Yeah. I think you got a little canceled for that. Hopefully you learned. And hopefully somebody doesn't do that to your daughter or your sister or did that to your mother. Because whatever you do, you know, people get back. And women, it's not okay to talk about men's genitalia either. Like, it's short. It's not God made our bodies beautiful. There's no medical reason why you need to go and chop up your vagina. There's no medical reason for bigger tits. There's no medical reason for big fake lips. Like, I'm tired. I was at the bar the other day and I looked over and this lady, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I saw somewhere it was like a concert or something, and I saw like all these beautiful faces that obviously hadn't been touched, and I was like, look at their faces. Like, some had really beautiful, but they would go and they would change that in a second if they could. I would have changed that. I thought about doing all these things, like it was just really upsetting to me. And then I'm like watching Beyonce on stage and J-Lo, and it's like grown ass women in leotards. Like, what are you, toddlers and tiaras now? Like, at what point should you not be dancing around in a bathing suit? Maybe when you hit your teenage years. And grown ass women out here, like being on stage with these strippers and these other women that have gotten ahead by using their bodies, and then you're running around in basically thongs and bikinis on stage. What are you doing? What are you ladies doing? That's not female empowerment. That's pushing us down. That's using our bodies. That's letting people use our bodies. That's your body. You don't need to be parading in a bathing suit. I don't even think toddlers should be parading around in bathing suits. Like, grow up. You're multi-millionaire, like #1 recording artist in your 40s running around in a fucking bathing suit. Grow up. At what point are we women going to take our bodies back and say we are beautiful just the way we are? And screw anybody else who tries to tell us that we have to be visually appealing for them. You know what? I'm sure there's somebody out there that matches exactly what you want. That's not me. Let's move on with our life. But why do I feel like I have to be forced to live my life looking a certain way so that you like me? I don't even like you. And let's do better, ladies. Let's do better. Let's cover up, because when you're out there like that, the only thing people are looking at are your tits and your ass. They're not looking at all the beautiful things on the inside, because you're not displaying that. You're like bait. And you're letting these people use your bodies, and then you're teaching young women to do it too. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Fuck. Have you not been on this entire time? I must have done like a delayed. I keep pressing buttons, you guys. I've been talking to you for like a good minute now. I don't know. Anyway, so what I was saying was, I don't feel well still. I took a shower, and I'm going to tell myself I feel better, because then I'll feel better. My sister is sick, so she cannot come today. I hope she feels bad about it. She put me off for 2 weeks now. So we try to do it again next week. But I did want to do the Starbucks Valentine's Day, and she doesn't like Starbucks, so maybe I will just do that. I do have to go somewhere tomorrow, so maybe I'll film a little something to post until I can get around to putting all these videos together. These take I get about 2 weeks of footage, and then I put something together. But then I try to do some every few days, touching base. I'm feeling all kinds of stuff in the air. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was singing you a song. That song, I can feel it calling in the air tonight. And my favorite part is when they go, doo 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 doo. Okay, guys, I feel good. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I can't wash my hair every day, because then there'll be all kinds of stuff happening. Anyways, I guess I should start actually doing something with myself here. I'm not doing too much. We're just doing a quick podcast. Again, I want to put myself out there, me, who I am, and what I'm trying to embrace and trying to get others to embrace is loving yourself exactly the way you are, flaws and all. And it's hard for me to do that when I'm sitting here feeling like I need to show up a certain way, or looking a certain way, or embody a certain kind of thing that I don't. So I have to stay true to me. And I tell you what, guys, it's an effing fight every single day. Like, the temptation to just give in, go get your boobs done, get the fillers, go get the hair extensions, the fake nails, the filler, the Botox, the liposuction for the tiny waist, the fat butts. What do they call those? The Brazilian butt, where you get the nice juicy fat booty. Like that good fat, that good kind of fat. And those always look weird, because some girls, it's obvious. Like, it should be proportional. Most women are proportional. If they got a big old booty, they're probably going to have some big thighs, and, you're probably going to be a little more heavy set on the bottom, like more of a pear shape. I myself am more of an apple shape. Didn't get lucky in that gene pool. But I have felt so much pressure to look a certain way, even down to what my body looks like. And I'm just at the point where I'm like, you know what, God made me, and I think I'm beautiful just the way I am. And guess what? So does he. And he's really the only one that matters, right? We should really only think about what God thinks about us. So I'm just going right in with it, just a little. I think I'm going to do the podcast on the couch. So I want it to be more relaxed. Oh, I told my boyfriend about it. And he's like, you're doing a podcast? I was like, yeah. He's like, As I told him doing YouTube, he's like, I didn't realize that was a podcast. I go, do you want to be on my podcast? He goes, what we talk about? I was like, I don't know. He goes, okay. I was like, all right. People are agreeing to this a lot easier than I initially anticipated. I'm surprised so many people, well, two so far that I've asked, both people have said yes. You know, trying to get my sister to do anything. You know, she's a mom of a young kid. She works full time. Her husband's a teacher and a coach, you know, like, I'm not, ever since she got married and had a baby, trying to get on her schedules, like, which is one of my gripes about marriage, is like people get married and then they forget they have family and friends and everything becomes about the marriage. And then the marriage falls apart and then they have nothing. So like the happiest people in nursing homes are single women because they maintained those relationships, because they never got so swept up in husbands and kids. And then just to have the kids grow up and leave and the husbands cheat on them and then them sit there and like, what do they do now? What do they do now? So anyways, so I preach to her all the time, like have friends, have hobbies. She likes to play volleyball. She's got a good group of friends. Like she's trying to, you know, I don't want to tell her what to do, and trust me, she don't listen to me. But I just try to get her to, I feel like my family and so many other families have just fallen victim to like all these things. And I feel like if more people would just speak up about like, hey, your vagina's fine just the way it is. Hey, 50-year-old record label person, put some pants on. Hey, comedian, don't be a dick. You know, like if people could just be like, I understand, but I don't. It's like, I feel like once you get to a certain state of consciousness or like in your relationship with God, you just see everything differently. And I feel like that's where I'm at. I feel like nothing looks the same. Like even the universe, like I feel like I'm living in a whole nother world. Like, it's crazy. Like things are brighter. I don't see people and judge them anymore. I see through them. Like I see into them. It's like I can look at you and see the wound. I don't know. It's weird. I was getting something too. I told you guys like a Native American ancestry. I was getting a lot of shaman. I don't know. Could I have been a shaman? I'm really into like the natural healing too. There's a book I've been wanting to get. It's like $50. I haven't really brought myself because there's like all these other little things I want to get. So I'm like, let me get my little things and then I'll save up to get that. What am I looking for? Oh, I put all my stuff away the other day and now I can't find. I hate it when I clean up. Like, where is my stuff? And of course now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, there it is. Hiding in the back. So yeah, I just, you know, I got, I don't know if it's just that I'm reading into this stuff, if I'm having some kind of a freaking spiritual awakening, if I'm coming into like some kind of, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. Do you know? Do you have any ideas? Because I would like some. I would like some insight because I feel like there's so much crap going on around me, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there's something going on around me and I can't put my finger on it, but it's not good. Like, there are some people around me that just have these really weird energies. I was writing in my journal and I was like, I feel like people are scared of me. Like, when I look into people's eyes right now that I've known for some of them my entire life, they seem scared. It's like there's something in them that's recognizing something in me. I don't know, it's just getting weird up in here. Getting weird, I tell you. This one looks she looks like she needs a little help. And you guys, I'm really not into like that, you know, you start going down there like witchcraft. I'm not into that, okay? I saw the craft. I saw what happens. There's always backfire. Like, I don't care. But I was listening to this one lady talk about, like, you don't have to believe in magic for magic to be real. And magic really isn't magic. Like, you can create magic without, you don't have to be aware. We all create magic. It's all the words we say, right? So, like I was talking about earlier, you can create the life you want. And if you want a healthy, happy, beautiful life, you radiate that. If you want a negative, nasty, narcissistic, yucky, greedy life, you can make that happen too. We're all witches or whatever you call it. We all have that power inside of us. We all have God inside of us. And God is the one who does that. So why could you not do it? You are God. Like, God is in you. You are God. You have all the power, you guys. Like, you have all of his power is in you. You just have to believe in him so that he can empower you. And then you have to do the work. That's the thing. That's the thing people don't do. They don't like to do the work. They don't want to look at their shadows. They don't want to go and face their demons. They don't want to go back to 10 years ago when they told Sally this, and, you know, like, they don't want to do the work. And guess what? God's not going to give you the pass if you don't want to do the work. So you got to do the work, you guys. You got to go deep. And let me tell you, it sucks. Woo, did I go through it. I laid in that bed for 3 days, contemplating if I should live or not before God dragged my ass out of that bed and told me to get to work. And he did. And he still is like, even today, it's like, get to work. You know, like, what are you doing? You got things to do. You got things to do. So I'm just trying to radiate like this healing, loving, positive, abundant energy, and I want to radiate it out as far as I possibly can, like to as many people as I possibly can, because that's how I'm going to change the world, right? Like that's how the mark I'm going to leave on the world is going to be really special, because I'm going to take all the pain. It makes me want to cry. I'm going to take all the pain that was done to me, and I'm going to turn it into something beautiful. And that's what I'm going to do for the world. I don't know what you're going to do for the world. And we're not going to cry because we're doing our makeup. Okay, you guys, like I'm telling you, I'm also PMSing. So I think like, oh, just like a triple whammy right now. So anyways, just trying to get my life together a little bit here. I was doing some, I've been pretty blocked too, meditation wise. I tried to meditate the last 2 days, nothing. I was just laying there like, I feel like I'm about to fall asleep now. So at that point, I'm like, it's not really meditation, that's sleeping, Amanda. It's called a nap. I just think it's because I got all this stuff, like, oh, I just feel like something's blocked right now. And it may just be me just, feeling sorry for myself and all this stuff. But, I did hear from God that, you have to rest and you have to take care of yourself. It was a download, like, on the airplanes, they tell you when you're going down, don't put the mask on your kid, because what happens if you pass out? You can't help your kid, right? So like you need to put the mask on so that you can help other people. And I never put the mask on me. I'm that person who always put the mask on everybody else and left myself no air. And it drained me. It almost took my life from me. And I'm not going to do that anymore. So now I'm putting my mask on first, and I will help everybody else that I can once I get my mask on. So I do have to rest. I'm not getting the message like go, 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 go. It's like I have things to do. Like I have a bigger purpose here. I'm not meant to just sit here in this room and make YouTube videos. I am meant to go out and spread God's word and create that loving world that I want to live in. I'm going to go create it. And like, I see all these crazy things. I'm going to travel. I got all these things, I may be famous and all this stuff. I'm just like, I don't want that stuff, And I even told God, I was like, God, I don't want to be famous. I just want to, I just want to do good. And he's like, yeah, but that's why you need to do it, because you don't want to do it. And that's the problem, is all the people that are in doing music and doing whatever and politics and even religion, they're not doing it for the right reasons. They're doing it for purely selfish greed and mostly to do with money and power. So we need more people like me that are like, I'm going to do this because God wants me to, and I'm going to do it the right way, because that's what God wants me to do, and I do what God tells me to do. He's the only one that tells me what to do. And maybe this passed over grandmother, ancestor, because she is feisty. That might be where I get it from. So yeah, I'm just over here having all kinds of like craziness. Also, you guys, the lighting in here is so much better than the room I want to do the podcast in. I have this camera because I also do like photography. I worked for a photography studio for a little bit. So I have like a background I could put up and then like a full on light. But again, and then when to put it all up, take it all down. Maybe I'll just do the first one. No, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you guys. If this may be as good as it gets today, I guess I gotta do something with my hair. Should I do something with my face a little? I'll just put on a little powder. I try to help my complexion a little in there. It definitely is not ideal. So what have you guys been doing? Do you have Valentine's Day plans? Are you like me? You're like, I don't really care. There's somebody at my front door. Hold on. It was Schmamazon. I get a little heavy on the blush. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right. A little color in my face. Like I said, the lighting in there, questionable. We'll see. Oh, see, like even when I go over that just with the brush, I can feel it. I'm still healing. I'm human. I may be an angel, but I'm in this human body. And I'm going to have to make it work. Just like everybody else. I have been reading a lot about that. There's like some prophecy that keeps coming up. You guys, it's just my algorithm. It's just the algorithm pushing things. Sometimes I like to think it may be my angels or spirit or something. talking about this like chosen prophecy, which I thought was so interesting because one of my, like, I named this YouTube channel Chosen. And I actually have, I'm trying to figure out how to say it without saying it. I actually created an email address that has some numbers in it like 10 years ago before I ever even thought about getting into this stuff. And they're pretty significant. So it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like I'm a little pessimistic because it's like, I never really have believed in this kind of stuff. And I'm just sitting here and I feel like I'm just being such a negative Nancy about it. And it's like, maybe I should give it a chance, give it a try, see. And again, you know, it's just whatever. I'll be on to something else in 2 weeks. Trust me. I'll find something else to do. Let me get it with a little highlighter here. Maybe what I'll do is turn on the lights in there, but they're like this yellow. I don't know, guys. I may have to do like a podcast from bed or something. I thought about that. Just lay in bed and then have people come into my bed and do a podcast. But then I was like, yeah, I don't know how many people I want in my bed. Especially if I like do start having some other guests that aren't like my sister and my boyfriend. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. At least I look like I got a little color. I do look a little better. So that's good. It'll make me feel better. I may have to take one of those pain pills. Already I can like, and I'm telling you guys, I took one last night. Like it's like they gave it to me for when I had my, I think it's Oxycontin. What's the Percocet one? The Percocet one. And like I said, I didn't have that much pain the first few days. So I kind of just like put the bottle aside and didn't think about it. But this week I've had to go back yesterday and take one. And I was like laying in bed last night on Percocet still in so much pain. And it's all right here. So I'm like, is it tooth pain? I don't know. I'm going to go see the doctor. I made an appointment because I'm like, I don't want to take those pills if it's not for that. But it's definitely something, pain in that area. So I'm going to go with, I'm probably okay to take it. I'm not a big pill person. I never have been. I have a hard time swallowing things. I always have had a hard time swallowing things. And then after having surgeries and radiation, I have a hard time swallowing, especially like if I try to eat like a cracker with no water, I'm choking, you know, I'm like, I need something to help me get this down. So trying to take pills has always been a problem for me. And I always am one of those people who get the side effects. So I just never, like there was a point in my life I wouldn't even take a Tylenol. I was like, I'll just go take a nap. Now I'm like, I don't have time for that. Like I do need, after surgeries, I'm like, okay, I do need some stuff sometimes. But I don't like taking them. I guess for me, like if you were to smoke a bowl or something, you can get high and then get unhigh. When you take the pill, you know, like you don't know what's going to happen. And then like physically, I don't like taking the pills and then I have heartburn and stuff. I just have never been a big pill person. I'm not a pill person. I would rather drink or smoke. Pretty much my options. And even these days, I don't even like to drink that much. Drinking doesn't make me feel good. And even the smoking, I haven't really, like, I don't know, I'm just not into that stuff as much as I used to be. I think I was using it more as like a coping mechanism for all the shit that's been going on in my life. And I just don't need it anymore because I found God. And I think I'm looking better than ever for it. All right, let's do something with this crazy hair. I don't have a blow dry in me, you guys. I just don't. I have a little leave-in. I might just do like I was thinking about just doing a ponytail. But for my first podcast, I was like, should I try to look a little? But then I'm like, the whole point is that I don't care what I look like. So you guys, even like I'm sitting here like, don't do this. I struggle with these feelings myself. Like I'm sitting here like, do I have enough makeup on? Do I need to do my hair? And it's like, no, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Okay. I think I just answered my own question. I'm going to put a little lipstick. And I'm going to put some of this oil in my hair and just let it be, you guys. The thing is that my hair, when it dries naturally, it's all crazy. But if I can get to it, like in the beginning, it actually looks pretty cute, right? And then it dries and it turns all frizzy on me. So let's see. Just to give you a little color on the lip. Also, you guys, I have not been using this. I can't believe I wasted the money on this. I keep seeing it all over the place. And I feel like when I see these and there's so many people, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be smearing stuff all over my face. I used it one time and then I'm like, it doesn't work. Might have to use it more than one time, but, and I feel like I spent the money on it. You're just noticing the door is open. Okay. Brucey must have gone out. Brucey was snoring last night, boy. He was keeping me awake. I kept hearing something. I thought somebody was breaking in, and then it was just him. Wow. Did I go? Ooh. Whoa, you guys. I want to look crazy. And it's hard to see in this, but yeah, so he was snorting and he was passing some gas. I always forget, like I cook things and then I'll like give him a little bite. He's got a bad begging problem. And I give him a little bite, but sometimes I forget, like, he's so sensitive. He has a very sensitive stomach, so I try not to give him, like, things like meat, eggs, cheese, like, things like that. I mean, sometimes I'll make, like, a quiche, and it'll have, like, little chopped up onions in it, and I forget there's onions in it. And I'm like, oh, it's eggs and veggies. He can have that. And then I spend all night going, oh, there was onions in that, because his little belly does not tolerate the onions, and it leads to a whole night of fun for me. All right, let's see. I got these for Christmas. My mom got me these Clinique lip glosses. And I'm not a fan of lip gloss because they just rub off in 2 seconds because I'm constantly drinking these. That's why I moved to Stains and have never looked back. Happier for it, that's for sure. I feel like this might lose some color, but let's see. I can always wipe it off. Okay, I still have color. Oh, that's a pretty color. All right, I've already had 2 cups of coffee and I really want another one, but I'm trying to cut myself off because I'm like, I also keep picking up this nervous system thing that my nervous system is what's the word I want to say? Not overused, overworked. What's the word I'm trying to say there? You guys know. And so the message I keep getting is lay off the caffeine and lay off the sugar. And like that's like my favorite thing is coffee. I really love coffee, you guys. Like fine, God, fine, I'll do it. So I was at one point doing like a regular cup, and then my second cup. Well, I was at one point doing like 4 cups of full caffeinated coffee, and I got it down to 2. And right now I'm out of the decaf, but I did move to like my first cup being caffeinated and then my second cup being decaf. And that has helped a lot. I also know that when I cut out the sugar, I don't like coffee as much. So I don't think I'm in it for all the coffee flavor. I think I want some of that sugar. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm trying to stick to 2 cups a day. The other thing I've been doing is when I want that 3rd cup, I've been making a cup of hot tea, especially since it's cold. And I'm telling you, that has definitely helped. Like I might do that, as a matter of fact. I probably will, just because too, if I get like scratchy throat or anything. You guys, does this look okay? I'm going to go with yeah, because you know what? I'm fucking beautiful no matter how I look. So yeah, you guys, I guess I'm going to go do my podcast. Okay. Anyways, I got to go, you guys. Got to go. Have a wonderful, lovely day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
It's me. I'm here. Hello.
I just did it. I just filmed it. I just did it. And like, this lighting's so much better. Guys, the lighting was atrocious. See, like when I do it this way, maybe the lighting's just better. You guys, I might have to like actually set up a full-on studio. Like, why is the lighting so good now? I just spent 20 minutes talking. Lighting not so good. I don't get it. I feel great. I feel so happy. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. It was just a quick little intro, like 20 minutes, just trying to talk about who I am, what I am. I did it. I did it. I'm just so happy. It's like I put these things off and off and off and off. And why? I did it. I did it.